You watch a few tutorials, read some articles, but when it's time to actually start, your brain says, maybe later. And then you start telling yourself stories that you're not talented, that it's too late, that you're just not that kind of person. But that's not true, because the real reason learning feels impossible isn't time, it's fear. See, we've all been told this lie, that it takes 10,000 hours to master something. And that quietly killed curiosity, because who has that kind of time? But that number was never about learning something new. It was about becoming the best in the world. And most of us don't need world class. We just want to be good enough to enjoy it. And for that, you don't need 10,000 hours. You just need 20 hours of focused, deliberate, messy practice. That's it. Enough to go from knowing nothing to being good enough to surprise yourself. But here's the catch. Most people never make it to hour 20, not because they can't, but because the first few hours feel terrible. You'll feel clumsy, confused, embarrassed, and your brain will whisper, maybe this just isn't your thing. That's the moment you either quit or push through. Because once you cross that frustration barrier, everything changes. You start connecting dots. Movements become smoother. Confidence grows quietly in the background. Because learning isn't about being gifted. It's about being patient with yourself while you're bad at something new. So how do you make those 20 hours count? Here's how. Step 1, deconstruct. Don't try to learn everything at once. Most skills are really a bundle of smaller sub-skills, so break them apart. If you're learning guitar, start with one song. If you're learning design, one small project. If you're learning a language, one conversation goal. When you know the specific outcome, you can focus your effort where it matters most. Step 2, learn enough to self-correct. You don't need a stack of books or 50 YouTube tutorials. You just need enough to start. Then, do the thing. Make mistakes. Notice what feels off. Fix it. Repeat. That's how your brain learns. Not by memorizing, but by correcting itself in real time. Step 3, remove barriers to practice. Make it stupidly easy to start. Keep your instrument out. Keep your notebook open. Remove distractions before they remove your focus, because starting is always the hardest part. If it takes effort to begin, you'll always find an excuse not to. Step 4, pre-commit to 20 hours. That's 45 minutes a day for a month. Long enough to see progress, short enough to stay consistent. You don't need to believe you can do it. You just need to show up long enough to prove yourself wrong. And here's the truth. The hardest part of learning isn't skill. It's emotion. It's being okay with feeling stupid for a while. It's allowing yourself to start ugly, to move slow, to not know what you're doing yet. But that's what learning is. You're literally watching your brain change.